Right, on to something completely different now, because how busy were you during lockdown? Probably not as busy as Heather. At just 7 years old, she became an internet hit with her exercise videos for elderly people.
Well, thankfully lockdown is now over, but Heather is still hard at it, and now she wants more young people to get involved in charity work. We sat down with Heather and her parents, Deborah and Gary, earlier on to ask how it all began.
Well, my mum, she works for Alzheimer's Scotland, and my granny was in a care home, and a lot of her friends had Alzheimer's. So that's how the chair exercises came in. I was doing chair exercises with my granny in the care home with her friends and with the other residents.
Fantastic. So, I mean, that was the beginning of it, but it hasn't stopped there at all. You just kept going. I mean, I don't know how you, looking at your schedule, I don't know how you really fit it all in. So tell us more about what you're up to.
This is my medal, and I am the ambassador for it. And basically what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to go out and say that it's good to get young volunteers, because I think that they could actually give quite a lot to charities.
So, like, what kind of volunteering would be good to do?
Going out and helping with a food bank, going out and helping older people in a care home, stuff like that, helping out elderly neighbours.
What do you do on a Saturday afternoon? Because that's the kind of thing that your age group could do as well. So what do you do on a Saturday afternoon?
On a Saturday afternoon, I go down to a charity called Sporting Aces, and I volunteer my time. So I'm a buddy, that's my role, and I help people. And it's like, if somebody's blind, I would help them catch a ball, so I would be their eyes. It's sort of like that.
Yeah, and Deborah and Gary, you know, when we're raising our kids, you always want them to have that sense of kindness, of helping others. How did you foster that in Heather as she grew up? How has she come to be this person?
I think it was naturally in her. We tried to get some, before lockdown, I tried to get some volunteering for both of us to do, and nobody wanted us because of her age, and I will use that term, nobody wanted us. Our age was a barrier, but when we went into lockdown, obviously everything changed for everybody. She decided to do these volunteering things, which was mostly on Zoom to begin with, and because she got that platform, then people then understood that. And she was 7, 8 at the time. We're 3 years down the line. It just expanded from there.
Just one thing leads to another, and it just goes on and on. If you want it to, if you're happy, and you've got the time to do it, obviously.
The attention you've received, Heather, and I know that's not why you've done any of this, but you have received a lot of attention for your charitable work. Tell us a bit about that and how you ended up getting a big surprise on TV.
The Saturday night takeaway.
So talk us through it. You're sitting there.
Yeah, you sat down to watch the telly. And what happened?
What was going on then?
So I was just sitting down. I had a couple of my friends and their mum over.
And you had no idea?
I had no idea what was going to happen.
So they read your name out. Is that what happened? And then what did you say? What did you do?
Well, it sort of took me a couple of minutes to see. Well, I saw that I was on the TV, and I just thought, oh, wow.
And off you went to Orlando then?
Yeah.
Literally a week later.
You've done so much already, but I would imagine that you're ambitious to do more and help more people. So what would you like to do in the months and the years to come then, do you think, Heather?
Try to get more young volunteers.
Under 12s at the moment. There's restrictions. Most people it's 12 and above, if not 16 and above. It's about breaking down those barriers and trying to get organisations and businesses to take on kids of primary age.
All the very best of luck with that. Heather, Deborah and Gary, thank you so much for coming in to see us.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.